Thank you so much, John. And absolutely, what we want are protections for people on probation and parole. Under the law that expired, those individuals were not protected, even though they are one of the highest at-risk demographics for overdose. And overdose is it's the #1 killer of people leaving prison. So this is a population that is underserved, absolutely, and that isn't protected. And they do not have equal rights right now. Thank you. So I just would like to make some closing remarks, and I want to thank all of our speakers so much for doing such a phenomenal job, for your bravery, for your honesty. Thank you. So Rhode Island, a state that just days ago could have been hailed as a national model in overdose prevention, shamefully now is the first state that had a Good Samaritan law and now no longer does.
Executive order, now!
Despite all of the roundtables and forums state leaders have held in the past 2 years, they failed to reinstate this critical, life-saving legislation upon its sunset. Their actions right now speak louder than their words.
Amen.
Though the General Assembly failed to renew this law, most of the responsibility for this appalling and shameful predicament, I believe, rests on the Attorney General, Peter Kilmartin, who was the only opponent of the law's expanded protections that John spoke to, and was the reason the House amended the bill in the first place. Initially, there were 2 identical bills with expanded protections in both the House and Senate. The Senate unanimously passed the one with the expanded protections, and the House amended theirs at the request of the Attorney General. That the opinions of the Attorney General could outweigh the overwhelming support from doctors, public health experts, and 19 Rhode Island medical associations about a medical emergency and public health crisis is incomprehensible. The Attorney General needs to remember that his title is not Surgeon General. Tragically, though, this is a death sentence for so many Rhode Islanders struggling with addiction and for many in recovery. To have families suffer through the loss of a loved one so that the Attorney General could add another notch to his belt of drug arrests is frankly unconscionable. So we hope that state leaders will own this responsibility and take action through any means possible to reinstate these critical life-saving protections immediately, because lives are literally on the line. Thank you.